Hey, new review today. Just got this guy in. Very excited. We've got Magic Square's MSB31 Detective. So this is Magic Square's take on Hound. And we haven't really gotten a Hound yet. So really cool. Really excited. This is actually some pretty nice artwork for Magic Square. Usually their boxes are a little bit on the plain side. But yeah, you know, pretty typical back of the box there. Yeah, very happy to get this. Got this from the Chosen Prime. And yeah, very happy. Like I said, we haven't gotten a Hound yet. Outside of I think Iron Factory. And yeah, so this is a G1 take on the character. So let's go ahead and take a look. So here's Detective free of his box and in his Jeep mode. And he looks really fantastic. I really like it. It came out really well. And lots of really good details that they put in there. You know, as far as the sculpt and even the paint. This little star is, I think, molded in too. So really cool. This little seats, you know, this little waist is like the cushion, the steering wheel there. And yeah, you know, fifth wheel in the back, taillights. And it cleans up really well. So I am thoroughly impressed by this. It's very good. It's got pinned wheels and rubber tires, which is really interesting. They do kind of slide around a little bit, which is unfortunate, but it is nice to have. Even the fifth wheel has that rubber tire there, so really cool. Of course, you do have the ability to just put the windshield down, just like the original. But yeah, very cool looking. I dig it a lot. So, and then this, he does come with several accessories, and then this one is specifically just for his Jeep mode, but it is just this little missile thing he had in the original toy. And I mean, it is what it is. You can't really use this for his robot mode, but that's fine. And his other rocket launcher won't fit on here either, so you can't really swap them, but that's okay. It looks good. So if you wanted to display them like this, you totally can. Do a couple of size comparisons here. Don't have too many of the Magic Square cars currently. So here is Toy World's exhaust, just to see the size-wise. And it's about the same size. And it is nice. It does look pretty good together. I know that these guys are a little bit bigger than the Magic Square, than the New Age, I should say. So that's why I've got him pulled out. He rolls really well. And of course, one of the Stunticons. So, and the Stunticons are a little large, but he's about the same size, so that's cool. Very good. And what I did recently discover is that with these guys are about the same scale as a Diaclone driver, which is cool. But with him, you can kind of put him in there, and he more or less fits. So that's pretty neat. He's a little tall. He's a little too big, but just not by much. So that's really cool that he's in that scale. He's in that 1/60th scale, pretty much. So that's cool. If you've got any Dionauts, you could always use them as the drivers. And they always look nice, kind of same size-wise. So that's cool. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into transformation. Just to go over what, before we do that, some of the things you get in the box. You do get the instructions, of course, which are pretty simple, not too bad. And his little, oops, I got things falling over on the side here. His collector card, so with his stats. So that's pretty cool. So first we'll just get rid of this. I mean, it does compact in robot mode, just so you're aware. So we'll just get rid of that for now, and we can fold that down just to start, and we'll just start taking them apart. So this piece will tab in right there to hold everything in place. like that. And then this piece, we'll tab in. Right there's a little peg, a little hole. So, try to get that out of the way. It's on a little double hinge there. So get that out of the way there. And then you can just bring the legs down. And when we can separate, and let's just rotate the tire. And the tire does come, on my copy, it did come attached. There is a spot in the box for it, and you can just take it off if you want to have more of a cleaner look on the back, but it doesn't really get in the way or anything. So you can leave it back there. All right. So then we'll just open this up here, and this piece will, let me see here. There's a little slot there, and then a little tab there that'll go right there. So open that up, and then this whole thing is on a slider, so just slide it down. Actually, open that up first, and get it slid down. See, is there something connected still? Oh, you want to pull this out. It does slide in and out. You want to pull that out first. Sorry. That'll allow it to slide, see? Nice and smooth now. And then you want to just put the seat away. So you want to fold that in like that. And then put the seat down like that. And then that'll be the front of his foot. And then you just want to, let's see here. I forget which way it goes. What is it? I just transformed him the one time, unfortunately. So, I didn't know that moved either. That's cool. Okay. So, get that folded back in. Get that folded over, and I don't think that this will. Oh. Will it? Yeah. So it'll just fold in there, and then just collapse the foot. There you go. I was making too much out of it. All right. Anyway, same thing over here on this side. So just turn that around. Boom, boom, boom. And like I said, he's pretty simple. Don't overcomplicate it, kind of thing. So pull that out, and then pull this down, and then we can push that back in to lock into place there. To lock that whole thing in there. Get that locked in there, and get that all folded up. There's his legs. He's got a steering wheel right there. So then you can turn this around, fold that up, and then we'll work on the upper body here. So might have to just raise this just a tad. So we'll get the arms out. So they'll just fit right in there. And let's see here. The wheels will come up and back like that. And then the arms will come out. And let's see, let's get the windshield out of the way. And the head will come up, that flap will open. And you just turn it around. You can fold it back. The wheels will then come back up and turn in to the body. And then you can collapse it all. Let's see here. Put that back up there. Fold this in, and actually this will get folded in, sorry, prior to the wheels going in. We'll just fold this up, and then there we go. I think prior to the wheels or after the wheels, actually don't remember. I think that's good enough. Oh, there we go. After. And there we go. Push that down. You pretty much got them done. Just got to fold out the hands now. So. Rotate. Rotate. It's not really a spot to grip it there, but it's not too tough to get it out. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. And there he is, pretty much done. I mean, you got him in his robot mode, so looking pretty good. Yeah. So as far as the accessories, like I said, you can't really attach this anywhere. As you can see, it has a round peg, and then those are like little slots. So can't really do that, but you don't want that look anyway. He does come with this, which is his missile he generally comes with. So we can attach that. It does kind of have a hinge right there, so it'll move up and down. Kind of completing the look. And you do have the gun as well. Now there is another accessory, or two more accessories that he comes with. One, I'll warn you about. It does just come in the bag with the instructions, so you might miss it. It doesn't come in a smaller bag because it's so small. You want to keep an eye out for it, but it's an alternate face, and it's kind of just like a yelling face. I don't think I'm even going to mess with taking it off, but it looks like you can just push there and lift it off, or just lift under there and it'll just come off. Looks fairly simple to remove. It's just such a small tiny piece, and I don't see the advantage of having that face over this one, but you know, it's nice to have a little option there. And you do have this this cone that he can attach to his gun to create holograms, so which is pretty cool. So very, very awesome. Actually, it does come with two more things, but we'll just look at that in a second. So just do a couple of comparisons here. Okay, so for comparison, here's Wild Rider again, so you can see the size. And you know, in robot mode, they're about the same size, so it looks good. It should fit in here with the rest of your Magic Square guys if you're collecting them. So pretty cool. Yeah. And we'll do one more comparison. I just want to go over quickly the articulation. You know, it is everything you think it could be, should be. A lot that we've gone over, you know, via transformation. But he's got the rotation, and then the bend, and then the rotation, because the hand's on a ball joint. And he's got a little bit of play there, up and down. And the shoulders, you know, go up and down all around, that kind of stuff. The legs will go forward, and they don't go back really at all. You might be able to push it, but I wouldn't. This little skirt piece will come up to give you a little bit larger spread. He doesn't have the biggest split stance, but you know, what else do you really need? So it's about as good enough. And you know, he can do the because of how his waist works, the ab crunch, knee rotation right here. So, and then the foot, you know, up and down, ankle. And then, like I said, as you can see the tire there, if that bothers you, having the little hint of tire there, you could always just take that off. So yeah, you could always kind of hide that too. So, but yeah, overall looks really awesome. I'll bring in one more guy here for comparison. This is Soundwave. So the Magic Square Soundwave, one of the only ones I have actually on display here. And the reason being he's got a little accessory for Ravage. So, as he did share that moment in the TV show with Ravage and the cage. So he comes with the cage, which comes unassembled, but it's not a big deal. You just kind of stick all the pieces together. But here it is. You put Ravage in there. Close it up. And then he could tease him there. He does come with a tiny key. So another tiny little accessory to potentially lose. I don't know if he can... I'm sure he can hold it, but if he can hold it in a way, I'm sure you can figure it out. But yeah, tiny little key right there. And a cage for Ravage, which is awesome. So, very cool. Yeah. I really, really dig this guy. I think he's awesome. I'm happy that we finally have a screen accurate Hound in the Legend scale. So that's really, really cool. Let me know what you guys think of the toy, what you think of the review, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.